Going on, man? It's your boy C Marty Fit here. We in the behind the scenes of the podcast. I know y'all been wondering where you doing this at. Y'all get a close-up look. You know, this what we doing before the episode. We getting the microphones ready, the headphones. Got my outline on the phone, buttons, just making sure everything working. So we can give y'all this content. So we can educate, entertain, talk a little shit. And y'all know this is the best fitness podcast ever. So welcome to the behind the scenes. Stay tuned. Fire episode today, but if it is your first time watching, go ahead and hit the like button.
Hey, live on a Wednesday. Hey, live on a Wednesday. Hey, live on a Wednesday. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy C Marty Fit, and we back here with another episode on the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Yes, sir. He's back. He's back. What's going on, y'all? We back here live on another Wednesday. We about to have a fire episode today. All the episodes been crazy fire, man. The I think it was a Sunday episode. Man, the likes went crazy, the views went crazy. But listen, man, we here. We gonna keep this thing going. And if it is your first time watching, I ask that you hit the like button. You're probably wondering why you need to hit the like button for a corny ninja with a pink shirt, sunglasses, red headphones that don't match the pink shirt on a Wednesday, because this is the best fitness podcast out. This is the illest fitness podcast out. This is the coolest, the coldest, the dopest, the illest, the most entertaining fitness podcast out. We not like them other fitness podcasts over there. We do it different over here. All right, sit back. You're going to see why. If you're a return, I need you to hit the like button as well. If you Flavor Gang, I need you to hit the like button as well. And listen, before we get in these comments, before we get the episode started, I got to address a couple things very briefly. If you a white person trying to tell me I'm anti-black because I'm calling out the bullshit and trying to make people in my community fitter, shut your bitch ass up.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Don't be, look, white people, y'all ain't spent a day as a black man trying to help black women get fit. So y'all could go ahead with that bullshit, talking about white supremacy got me because I'm trying to help people get fit. White people done lost y'all damn mind. Y'all took a L and the episode ain't even start yet. Dr. Umar watching ass ninjas. Y'all gonna stop denying the obesity statistics, talking about it's the white man trying to keep us down. No, the big backs is keeping us down.
Big back activity.
And we can't walk up no steps. Every statistic that doesn't favor black people does not mean that it's the white man trying to keep us down. When they say black men are the most active fathers, y'all black asses believe that. When they say black women getting the most degrees out here, the most educated, y'all believe that. But as soon as they say black people are the most obese, black women are the most obese demographic, now it's the white man. Now y'all blaming Trump.
Look at my African American over here.
Y'all better get out of my comments with that bullshit, Dr. Umar repeating ass ninjas.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
We don't have time for that. All right? We not here for the bullshit. I'm the wrong one. I pull receipts and I'll cook your ass.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
So anyway, let's save it for the show. Because I got a lot of smoke for y'all. Y'all got the wrong one. I'm not one of them. All right? Anyway, with all that being said, let's get in these comments, and I'm cooking already. We not playing games. They're not only making losing their bellies complicated, but they're making washing their asses complicated with Chunk Funk. Jennifer, what up? Hey, shout out to Jennifer for getting the meals, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you getting them Nutri meals. Them meals is fire. They're bomb, and they getting you right, I'm sure. I saw two big bags fighting at Walmart. I wonder what it was for. Probably with some frozen processed food.
Nope.
on a Wednesday. Hey, live on a Wednesday. What up, Steph? Shout out to Steph, man. Steph, one of the realest clients, day one type client, you know. Fighting over the last pizza. You ever dealt with carpal tunnel syndrome? Nah, when you used to play ball just from working out. Never dealt with that, brother. Never dealt with that. Just got back from an hour and a half walking around the neighborhood. 14K steps today. Shout out Virgolian Vixen. What up, Marsha? White people always trying to virtual signal for everything. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I can't stand that from white people, bruh. I can't stand. Imagine me going to a white person calling them anti-white because they called out some shit in the white community. How stupid would I look? That white person thinks so low of black people. They think telling black people to lose weight is anti-black. Yeah, man. Yeah, black people did a number on these narratives with white folks and this white guilt. But it's a fitness podcast, so we ain't even gonna get into all that today. Favorish your name. Okay. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to a live show, Jennifer. 14,151. Sadly, Nutrimil aren't available in my area. Sorry, brother. Anyway, man, hey, let's keep it going and let's get this episode started for real. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all buckle y'all seatbelts because I got some shit for y'all today. Only in America, black people supposed to be fat. Tell that to Usain Bolt. All right, man. And only in America do black people do some shit like this.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Before we get to the video, I'm just going to say this. If we had a free fitness clinic in a black neighborhood, ninjas wouldn't show up like this.
Nope.
If we had a free health clinic where we teaching nutrition and showing people how to eat to lose weight, how to put on lean muscle, how to drop body fat, ninjas wouldn't show up like this.
Nope.
But they put out some free alcohol for Father's Day. Watch how these ninjas show up.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Oh, yeah, black people, listen, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm just going to keep it real with y'all today. Ninjas, watch how ninjas show up for alcohol, and we're going to get into it. Oh, I forgot. I took the volume off. LAX gave out over 600 bottles of Patron to all the fathers in the area.
You know, black people. No.
Line wrapped around the whole shopping center. Ninjas gonna pull up for some bottles. Now don't sit here and tell me that this is the white man's fault and it's Trump's fault.
Look at my African American over here.
Don't sit here and tell me that it's fat phobia rooted in racism.
Phobia is rooted in racism.
You volunteered to go stand in line for them bottles. You could have done a lot of things that day. You could have made a choice. You could have stayed home and enjoyed your family for Father's Day. You could have gone to the gym. I damn sure saw some fathers in the gym on Father's Day. You could have been doing something. But y'all going to stand in line on Father's Day out of all days where you getting recognition for being a great dad, and you going to sit here and stand outside and wait for some Patron.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Ninjas don't have time to work out. Ninjas don't have time to meal prep. But ninjas got time to stand in line for some free Patron. The black community is cooked.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So since I'm anti-black, is this pro-black? Is this y'all let me know. Because they called me anti-white today. So this must be pro-black. Anything detrimental. And let's break it down even more. We standing in line like this to put poison in our body.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Now, if the grocery store was handing out free fruits and vegetables, lean protein, and free water, nobody would show up.
Nope.
And if the people that did show up, it wouldn't be a line like this.
Nope.
I'm willing to bet everything on that. Black people, we got to do better, man. This right here is straight up ridiculous. And it's embarrassing. As a black man, this right here is embarrassing. And now when I'm saying this, I'm not telling you to never ever drink alcohol. You a grown man. Do what you want. But the amount of excuses that black people have to hold us back when it comes to our health and fitness. And we taking time on Father's Day to do some shit like this. And as a black man, and I know I'm getting off of fitness a little bit, but this is real shit. You hear people demonizing fathers. Black fathers ain't shit.
Nope.
Black fathers is deadbeats.
Nope.
We hear all the narratives, man. The shit is truly sad because I know a lot of great black fathers. But this right here ain't helping the narrative at all.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
This ain't helping the narrative at all, man. And y'all tell me if I'm lying or if I'm being too harsh. And you're not going to tell me that because I know I'm not being too harsh. And I know you're not going to tell me that because I'm speaking all facts. This is embarrassing, black people. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit no more, man. This shit is cooked. This shit is cooked. So you call me anti-white and call this pro-black if you want to.
We do not care.
I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna do what's best for me. I'm gonna do what's best for my family. And you'll never catch me standing outside for no damn Patron bottle. And it is what it is, and you know I'm gonna tell the truth, and you know I gotta go, and you know I'm killing y'all on this episode. We not playing today, bro. We not playing today, bro. We not playing today. This is ridiculous, man. Good time. What up, man? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to the show. Good time. Appreciate you. A bunch of dusty black dudes with kids out of wedlock on Father's Day. Let me shut up. Wicked. I almost said something crazy. I took it far enough. Runa Nico, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
That is a damn shame. Stereotypes exist for a reason. That's so sad. Terrible life choices. Drinking over living. L. Bentley, super serious. That shit is embarrassing, L. Bentley. Can't wait to have my first Father's Day. Definitely not doing that. You ain't, bro, on Father's Day, bro. On Father's Day. Oh, yeah, the black family unit is cooked. Well, this ain't helping, fellas. And ladies, y'all not safe either. But fellas, I don't want to hear shit. As long as y'all doing shit like that, I don't want to hear nothing. It's hard to defend fellas when fellas is doing shit like this. They want to hand that out in the white community. Of course not.
Nope.
Jenny and them would be like,
How dare you?
they wouldn't go for that shit. But the black people going to accept it. I saw that foolishness. Black fatigue intensified. Black fatigue is real. Shout, what up? That line is an hour long. You can go to the store and grab a bottle for $30. But you know what though, man? You know what though, KG? And I hate to come at my brothers like this, bro, but this real shit. This is what men do. We keep it real with each other. We hold each other accountable. Ninjas would rather stand in the line, not pay $30, but then say they don't have time to work out and don't have money to work out. Ninjas will say they will stand in line for an hour and sit here and say they don't have time to work out. Ninjas won't invest in themselves. They won't invest time in their future and their longevity, but they will invest time in standing in a fucking line for an hour for alcohol.
Nope.
Hate to see it, brothers. Brothers, we took an L on that one. He smelled like weed and Newports. Wicked would be there. They too damn broke from spending their money on child support. What ghetto are they at? That's a great question. What ghetto? It said LAX. Was that like, I don't think that was LA. I guess somebody look up LAX liquor store. Because it said LAX liquor store. See what city that's in. Wu Chow, the ghetto. Nene Leak's voice. Does a father who pays child support also go or do or do they got Hennessy instead of Patron, man? I'm sure you don't see that mess in Brad and Becky neck of the woods. Of course not.
How dare you?
They not going for that, but we gonna let it slide in our community. The majority of ninjas in the video are either scrawny or obese.
Ninjas.
man. Where the free fruits at? Nah, free fruits, I'm there. The ghetto and the old me would have been in that line, woman and all. And Steph, that's why you stuck with C Marty Fit. That's why you in there getting that work in, because the old you had no discipline. They've adjusted their palate to Patron and Hennessy, but can't picture themselves drinking kombucha. Of course not. Bunch of baby daddies lining up for Patron. Shit, if they was passing out free seeded watermelon and chicken thighs, I'm in there. Facts. LAX Liquors, DC. Hold up.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
These ninjas about to get me up out of here.
I'm not going to say what race, what people,
They about to get me up out of here. They go, oh yeah, see Marty in the DMV talking shit.
I'm not going to say what race, what people,
Oh, they about to get me up out of there. I did not know that was in DC and Maryland. What part of Maryland, Steph? What part of Maryland? That's crazy. Oh yeah, they about to get me. Hey, was you the ninja talking shit about the liquor store? Oh, we got a Patron bottle for your ass. Yeah, we got a motherfucking Hennessy bottle for you, ninja. Keep talking shit, man. You ain't even that fit for real. You ain't even that strong for real, ass ninjas. Let me find out see Marty was in line. Hell no.
Nope.
Yeah, DC crazy. Let me chill, man. They gonna get me. I thought they was on the West Coast. I thought I was good.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm good. They on the West Coast, ass nigga.
Nope.
Naylor Road, yeah.
Nope.
Remind me not to go by Naylor Road. Remind me not to take Suitland Parkway. Remind me not to take the Green Line on the Metro.
Nope.
That Brown said, "None, see Marty. It's in your stomping ground stairway from B Avenue. Hey, yeah, I ain't going over there, man. Hey, I'm killing y'all today, man. Remind me to stay from over there, man. I don't go on that side of town anyway." All right, man. What we got next? Okay, so we got a throwback real quick from a couple weeks ago. We had this guy here. He basically said, why do women love the dad bod? I'm going to pull it up quickly, real quick, just to refresh our memories for those of y'all that were here. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Why is my screen not popping up? Is this it? This is it right here. Sorry. All right, we had this ninja right here.
Explain to me why y'all like this build so much. This is
So basically, he was saying, why do women love the dad bod? You see the women here, it feels safe and cuddly because we have mom bods. He was basically asking, why is the dad bod sexy? All these women was going crazy, right? And dude was actually cool as shit. Did I freeze? Am I frozen on y'all end? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me turn this camera off, turn it back on. Why is my camera off? Hold up, y'all. Damn it. Let me try again. Okay, here we go. All right, can y'all see me now? I think we good now. All right, anyway, he was saying basically why is the dad bod sexy? All the women went crazy. So this ninja changed his mind. This ninja changed his mind. The dude actually pretty cool. He reacted to he said he liked my reaction to his video. But let's check it out.
I realize that women don't like dad bod, fellas. They're fucking lying. Bro, they're fucking lying. The only reason women so-called like the dad bod is because it makes them feel better about them looking like shit.
Didn't we say that on this episode? I'm sorry, on this podcast, didn't we say that?
If I'm not all up and got a six-pack and in shape and this, it makes the female feel like it's cool for her to just look like whatever as long as she ain't super obese. Then that's not that.
Didn't we say that on this podcast?
I'm not into super obese women. So why the fuck should I have to settle for that because I have a dad bod? Fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. And if that's what goes through a woman's brain when they see the type of body I have, it needs to change, and I'm changing it. I'm changing it.
Hey, shout out to him, man. I'm still frozen. I'm moving on my end. Let me know, man. Let me try again. I'm still frozen. But anyway, y'all let me know. But yeah, you see, change of heart, man. He's keeping it 1,000. The dad bod is not it. Ladies, stop lying. And fellas, I'm going to tell you this too. Anytime you hear women saying that dad bod shit,
Stop the cap.
do not listen. She's setting you up for failure.
Stop the cap.
All right? You should always be striving to be peak shape. Be the best that you can do with your schedule. Y'all saying, is the camera frozen or not? Anyway, you should always be trying to be better, with your schedule, whatever it is with your work. You should always be trying to be in shape, bruh. As we age, it's easier for us to decline, and it's going to happen rapidly. The man boobs, if you got somewhat of man boobs, they're going to get bigger and start sagging quicker as you get older if you don't get on top of your game.
Nope.
That's why you got all these old heads out here on TRT and testosterone replacement therapy.
Nope.
Because shit starts to decline. So stop listening to the dad bod shit. I always tell y'all, pick up her phone, go to her Instagram, see what picture she likes.
What?
Go to her group chat, see what ninjas they talking about.
What?
They not in there talking about dad bods.
Nope.
I'm telling you. And listen, as a personal trainer, women are like sisters, aunties, cousins, extension of the family. They tell me shit that y'all ninjas don't hear all the time. They do not like the dad bod. They be telling me they little gym crush, showing me the ninjas they talking to. They used to talk to this ninja. They ain't work out with this ninja. Ain't none of them dad bods. And if they did try a dad bod, they telling me why they hated it and didn't work out and they ain't settling no more.
What?
So fellas, just trust me on this one, man. It ain't no cap in my rap.
Stop the cap.
And it is what it is. And I'm going to tell the truth and I got to go. I don't know why my camera froze, man. Sorry about that, y'all. It might freeze again because we're going to pull up the comments in a second for that video. Where we at in these comments? Camera couldn't handle the weight. Man, you're out of here.
Strike three, you're out.
The man is keeping it real. Many women like to have someone look worse than themselves to uplift their self-esteem. Yeah, man. Thank you, Beth Ann. Thank you, Brown Baldy. Women are different, duh. They don't like competing for the things they want. Lower bar for entry on Big Back Mac than Six-Pack Jack bars. Jay Sharp, shout out to that brother there. No more dad bods. They're in there talking about dudes like Usher, Michael B. Jordan, etc. Yep. You see how they act with Usher? If Usher was a fat ninja, they probably wouldn't act like that. At least he's mature enough to realize the truth. Yep. Them dad bods look horrible. Ever had a woman who had a crush on you come up to you when you were training a client? Oh, hell yeah. All the time. Oh man, maybe we could talk about that on After Hours. Okay, next time me, Tune, and or even whether it's just me and Tune or me and Elijah want to link up, we gonna talk about that. Yeah, we gotta talk about that because women, y'all are crazy. Anyway, need to be saying we like fit dad bods. Ain't letting no big back feed them cherries in public. Man. All right, bro. Anyway, it is what it is. And I'm going to tell the truth. I got to go. Let's keep this episode going. A woman came close to kissing Usher. Yeah, bro. See? All right, man. Black women.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Black women are mad at Lizzo and other communities are catching on. The white community has peeped black women get mad at Lizzo for losing weight. Let's see what they got to say. And make sure y'all hit the like button, man.
25. Somehow we've gotten to the point in time to where people are now unfollowing Lizzo because she lost too much weight.
Lizzo's been losing weight for about a year, but it seems like she's sort of hard launched her weight loss. I actually unfollowed Lizzo about a year ago.
See, that's some hating ass shit.
Because it was too much weight loss content for me. A lot of people saying, we knew the body positivity movement was a lie. Finally, thank God. Honestly, this made me very grateful that I've never lost enough weight to have comments like that directed toward me. As a big creator.
Yo, big backs say anything to make themselves feel better.
You do have a responsibility to make a kind of video discouraging the shaming. That's the least you can fucking do. And a lot of these plus size creators are not even doing that because I guess ultimately they agree with it.
Unfollowing Lizzo because she lost too much weight for your liking. This is how backwards we've become. This isn't the first video I've seen where plus size people are now unfollowing Lizzo because they don't like her weight change. It's just crazy to me because all the people you see doing this would rather stay unhealthy and call it empowerment than face the fact that change takes effort.
And not only will they stay healthy, they'll try to convince you that they are healthy. My doctor said I'm healthy. Yeah, your doctor back big as shit too.
Big back activity.
Your doctor trying to get that bag from you. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear.
The second someone breaks out of this mindset, like Lizzo, suddenly they're a traitor. No, that's called growth. You don't get to demand body positivity and then get mad at someone for making a choice that improves their life. Oh, but Lizzo betrayed the plus size community. She didn't betray anybody. She just stopped playing pretend. This culture that we're in just coddles weakness. And as soon as someone breaks free from that, everyone who is still stuck gets triggered. Let's be real for a second. You're not upset at Lizzo. You're upset because she did something that you're not willing to do. And that's the truth.
Man, that boy cooking. It's all projection, man. It's all projection. These people do not wish they were that big. Because if you were that comfortable that big, you're going to be trying to convince us that you're so happy being that big. That shit makes no sense. But this is the type of shit you got to deal with on your weight loss journey. This is the type of shit you got to deal with on your fitness journey. You're going to have idiots, unfortunately, try to discourage you from getting better. Try to discourage you from doing what's best for you. Trying to discourage you from following the freaking endless scientific research out there that shows you the benefits of dropping body fat.
Nope.
In no way, shape, or form is it healthy for your joints, for your mobility, for your heart, for your blood pressure, your cholesterol. The list goes on. There's no benefit to being obese. And y'all gotta be careful listening to the people promoting obesity because, and this is nothing against Lizzo. I'm super proud of her and happy for her. But Lizzo could have known the whole time she was gonna get this quick bag off y'all dumbass. Good 4 or 5 years, and she was gonna lose the weight. It's a lot of grifters out here. So people will do that shit to get the bag from you. They'll go against what they really believe. This doesn't only happen with weight loss. This happens in politics. Rappers do this shit. Y'all be having these white rappers y'all love. After a couple years, Machine Gun Kelly back to being white. Post Malone.
Nope.
Y'all believe Jason Kelce dating a black girl? What's the black girl name he was dating? I mean, not Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs dating a black girl. What's the girl's name again? He break up with her? Taylor Swift, I'm white again.
Nope.
But my point I'm trying to make is, yo, you can't believe everything that you see, man. You got to move with some common sense. And you got to develop your own opinions. And if something seems wrong, but there's a celebrity promoting it, it's probably still wrong. Okay? I don't know why y'all put all these faith in celebrities like they're gods, but Lizzo bamboozled y'all. And she did what she's supposed to do. Drop that weight and move on and change your whole mindset and try to change other girls' mindsets. And it is what it is. And you know I'm going to tell the truth. And you know I got to go. And I'm killing y'all on this episode. Real talk. She finessed y'all. She really finessed y'all, bro. Where we at? If Usher was a fat ninja, they would say it's harassment. Lizzo looks good. They truly hating on her. Absolutely. Hateration. That obese polar bear needs to lose weight herself. She does.
Big back activity.
Too much haterade. Lizzo shedding followers like she's shedding pounds. All this is just cope. Unfollow because she was being too fit is insane. I hope she keeps up the great work. I think she will. Pain. Y'all know she was working out with Michael B. Jordan trainer too. Pain usually incites change, and I will take a guess she is around or under 30. Yep. Probably under 30. I doubt Lizzo even cares. She probably has over 1 million followers. Oh yeah, for sure. Lizzo's a hypocrite though. She is a hypocrite. She's for sure a hypocrite. It's not even a debate. Am I the only one that's tired of the words plus size?
Nope.
I'm tired of that shit too. Lizzo wasn't comfortable, so she made a change. Good for her. Lizzo triggered the plus size warriors because she was successful in losing weight while they're still big and not ambitious to follow her lead. And a lot of them trigger big backs tried to lose weight and it didn't work for them. I wonder if they follow any in-shape people, or is that too much like showing off? Following 500 fat hoes is crazy. You know, man, hold on. I'll say it after this. Common sense isn't common. Lizzo encouraged the same shaming behavior. She's getting directed at herself. Let that be a lesson in being authentic. Yep. Lizzo was talking about skinny girls and skinny bitches and this and that. She was doing that. People got the receipts. It ain't hard to find. But what I was going to say was, yo, be careful with your algorithms, man. Be careful what you double tapping. If you double tapping fat ass, off that's going to pop up on your timeline is fat ass.
Nope.
You know, if you double tapping mindless scrolling videos, all that's going to pop up is mindless scrolling. So if you these big backs,
big back activity,
and you double tapping body positivity, mukbang, big fat motherfucker, you're going to have all that on your timeline. So you're going to truly believe that you're right. You're going to truly believe that it's so many of you in the world, you know. I had to go out of my way to change my algorithm to get a lot of bullshit off of my TikTok and Instagram.
Nope.
It's crazy out here, bro. You like one double tap one thing, the wrong thing. It's all on your page. Real rap. This shit crazy. But that's probably why they're so adamant in their thinking, because it's all they see. Because these algorithms, they cater to what you know, what you double tapping and what you see. So you're gonna think it's all that's all that's in the world. And I'm killing y'all on this episode.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh shit. TikTok does have the dumbest people of any social media app. Hence, the short videos cater to short attention span, low IQ people. Yeah, man. And a lot of times, you know, I post my videos usually be like, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, somewhere in that range. Very rarely do I get to 3 minutes. But a lot of people comment on the video and didn't even watch the fucking video. You watch 10 seconds. Like, this shit is crazy. People's attention spans suck. A lot of people are stupid. Ung had NSFW content on his Hit For You page. Nah, that shit really crazy, bro. Like, on Instagram, I pretty much like post my content and go. And, you know, you double tap one little baddie. You double tap one little funny, you know, Kai Cenat streamer video and all of them. And then they just blast your timeline with that. It's fucking crazy, bruh. Online is where motherfuckers go to cope with being overweight, being overall fat ass. What? Make it make sense. You had BBW OnlyFans chicks in your algorithm.
Nope.
That's not what I said, brother. You're not gonna get me, KG. That's that Philly shit right there. Y'all Philly ninjas take one thing and hype it up and
nope, make
it some shit that it ain't.
Nope.
Shout out to Philly though. Y'all ninjas is crazy. I'm killing y'all today. We got this guy here talking about his experience on a plane with a fat chick, and he was pissed. Let's check it out.
Morbidly obese. There's things out in public that you just don't get to do. You've made a decision to be a fat piece of shit.
Yep.
And now you have to live with the consequence. I was on a flight from San Francisco to San Antonio, I think. And there was this old lady, wasn't super fat, but she was fat enough, right? And she kept pouring over onto my side.
What race?
White.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have said B.
Hold on. Hold on, white people. He tried to say what race because he trying to find a reason to talk about some black folks. You ain't slick.
I'm not gonna say
Ninja.
what race, what people.
You ain't slick there, buddy. We know your game. All right, cut it out. You just want a reason to say the N-word, Ninja. It's like, no, I'm playing.
She kept trying to lift the armrest. She goes, "Oh, I don't fit if the armrest is down." I'm like, "Well, then you should lose weight." I just said it to her, right?
Yeah.
Do I care? I don't care.
I can vouch for this, by the way. Yeah. He has said this before.
Yeah, and then the stewardess,
Stu,
the sky cunt,
yeah,
comes over and is like,
"Hey, chill, bro.
What's going on?" I'm like, "This woman keeps trying to do this. Now I paid for my seat. I didn't pay 3/4 price, right? I paid full price, which means I'm going to get my full seat, and this fat retard is going to stay out of my space."
And what did she do? Suck it in for the rest of the flight?
Oh, Campbell, why are you being so rude? I'm like, I'm not being rude. You are invading my personal space because you have a lack of self-control. That's what's happening.
Hey, man. I mean, aside from this guy being a little off his rocker, you know, I'm going to keep it fitness. They're just trying to talk about black people. But anyway, people are getting fed up with this fat body positivity shit. And if you've been on a plane, you know how uncomfortable it could get if you sat next to a fat person before. It's crazy. Should have fucked up your whole trip.
Nope.
Real talk.
Boy, if you don't...
Seatbelt extenders, whatever it is, right? And I'm going to be honest, man. I think there was an era where they did cater to them. But I think that shit's coming to an end. And I might be going off on a limb here. But I think there's going to be a time where they tell you you're too fat to travel.
Nope.
You can't get on this plane if you're 300 plus.
Nope.
Because one, people are going to be uncomfortable. People are going to complain. It's going to result in airlines losing money. And it's a hazard. I'm pretty sure any pilots on the podcast, anybody in aviation, I'm sure the flights have a weight limit. Now I know planes are super strong, so they could lift a lot of weight in the air. But I'm not going to be surprised if they change it, or if they're going to force you to buy 2 seats. I'm not going to be surprised. There's going to be less tolerance for this shit. All right. But it's just my opinion. But it's a fact that people are getting tired of it. There's less tolerance for it. So y'all big backs can stay on that side.
Big back activity.
Or you can make a change today. And if you make a change, the fitness community going to welcome you with open arms. We want you here. We're going to try to help you. We might make a couple fat jokes.
Stop the cap.
But it's all love at the end of the day. And it is what it is. And you know I'm going to tell the truth and you know I got to go. Where we at in these comments, man? Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy, man. Another reason I just follow fit folks on IG, but nowadays I get tired of that because all you see is ass. Definitely don't double tap them videos. And if them videos pop up, I scroll fast as hell because I don't even want the algorithm to know I looked at that joint for 10, 15 seconds. It's going to continue to feed me even if you don't like it. So he said, really? He was shocked that she wasn't black.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Yeah, what race was she? Then these going to be the same white folks talk about some, yeah, I got black friends. I'm not racist.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Whole time, he looking for a reason. Yeah, that was the fat black motherfuckers.
Nope.
He was ready. He was ready. He probably was going to drop the N-word. You're not slick, buddy. You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay? You? Absolutely.
I'm not going to lie. I still call people the R word. I mean, I've done it on the podcast a few times. It is what it is. His hat say hard as fuck. It should say hard R. Where was he going with it if she was another race? No, that's a great question, bro. I think he was going to do a fat black joke. Call her Shaniqua or some shit. We was going to have a problem.
Nope.
Calling the stewardess a sky cunt was uncalled for. Yeah, man. I mean, that's crazy, bro. And as many jokes as I make, like, you ain't never gonna catch me doing no shit like that. That was crazy, bro. He wasn't wrong. He just seemed like a creep, though. Yeah, a little weird for sure. I can't stand making accommodations for motherfuckers just because they fat. You and me both. Wicked Scorpion is probably part of the Triple K. That's crazy. Brown Baldy, yeah. Stewart is just caught a stray. Yeah. He probably tried to shoot his shot and she turned that shit down. So he called her a sky C-U-N-T. Yeah, he did. He didn't need to call her a sky cunt. I never really call any of the C word. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, man. Killing y'all today. Let's keep it going, man. All right, next we got fat doctors. I actually put this on the show a long time ago. So if Brown Baldy might have been here. Some of y'all was here, but it's so crazy that we had to talk about it again. Let's check it out.
25. You'd think we'd have some sort of flying car by now. No. We have morbidly obese doctors spreading misinformation on topics they know nothing about.
I'm fat because I drink too much red wine and I don't exercise enough.
You heard him. I'm fat because I don't exercise enough and I drink too much red wine. You see the man? He's keeping it 100, talking why he's fat. Let's see what this fat pronoun doctor has to say.
Nope. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. You're not fat because of what you eat and how much exercise you do. That is the line that everybody is led to believe. But there is...
Doctor, if I left you now and ran up and down Leicester Square for 3 hours and then went home and had a piece of lettuce and then came in and did the same tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that, I would start to look like a super...
He keeping it 100.
Model.
Only for a few months. And then you would stop. In fact, you would start regaining weight within the first year. That is...
And this is a doctor saying this. And she can't provide any science to back up this claim. She can't provide any science to back up this claim.
That's how the body works. The body will always...
That's absolutely not how the body works.
...return you to your natural set point weight.
That's absolutely not fucking true.
I'm gonna freak out now. You're telling me that if you were to start working out, eating healthy, and lose the weight, your body will just regain it back because it has a natural set point weight. All right. See, that's not science. That's an excuse. If you really think your body is just destined to stay at some certain weight no matter what you do, then you're just refusing to take accountability for your actions. Now, I completely get it. It's easier to blame your body than actually put in the work. But the reality is, weight loss is about effort, not some genetic set point weight.
Facts.
But people like this just want the easy way out. They want that little magic pill. They want that little excuse that satisfies their weak mind. And these same people would rather live in a familiar hell than an unfamiliar heaven. All I want to say is don't take health advice from people who aren't living it themselves. And for the love of everything, stop buying into this narrative that you're stuck. If you want to change, take accountability, stop making excuses, and commit.
Shout out to this brother. All facts, man. And I think it's sad that we're in a time where, let's say I make a triggering post, like I do all the time. People going to be like, oh, you're not a doctor. Hold on, brother. Hold on, sister.
Nope.
So you're going to listen to that doctor. And I can go there, but I don't want them to shut the stream down. You're going to listen to that doctor before me? You're going to listen to somebody who doesn't put any type of effort in towards their health and fitness over somebody who studies this shit, does a live podcast 3 times a week, trains in person, trains online, has results, has trained over 100 people. You're going to listen to a doctor, a fat doctor. Now, if there's a doctor who participates in this type of activity, who's active, who's in the gym, who eats healthy, prepares their meals, drinks their water, then I'll take the L and shut up. But if you find a doctor like that, 9 times out of 10, they're going to agree with me. If you find a healthy doctor, they're going to agree with me. So be careful. Just blindly listen to someone say some dumb shit like that because they're a doctor. You're a doctor and literally denying science that if this man continued to eat in a caloric deficit, if he continued to hit the gym, if he continued to do healthy things, he wouldn't lose weight. He would go back to his original weight. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And I think it's very corrupt. Again, get your bag. Not trying to stop anyone's bag. But I think it's very corrupt that you're using people, right? You're using their innocence, and in a way, you're using their innocence and then blindly trusting you because you're a doctor and putting out some bullshit like that. I can't fuck with that. That's crazy. And I ain't trying to stop your bag, do you? But don't try to stop my bag either. It is what it is, and you know I'm gonna tell the truth, and you know I gotta go. Where we at in these comments, man? Wow, old brother is right. Gender neutral PP. And Wicked, we ain't even go there. We didn't even go that far today. We could, but I'm not going to. We're going to keep it fitness today. Old head doctor speaks the truth. Young doctor is just listing her own failures. I think what she means is that word when addicts go back to their addiction. Yeah. That could have been what she's talking about, but it's not just a guarantee and a given that you'll go back to that weight. That body will not return to your old weight. I went from skinny to fat to husky and never went back to either. Fat ninjas get fat from breathing high caloric air, and we all know the sun is rich in carbs. That's a Doctor Who. Feel good? Dr. Seuss. Valedictorian of DeVry Doctor. Very corrupt. Reggie, what up, bro? What's up, SAG? And listen, man, let's keep it going. What we got next, bro? Oh, same concept. Fat trainers. Let's check it out.
Personal trainers.
Oh, fuck. I got banned from a gym in the UK for talking about personal trainers being fat, and I think the biggest lie in the fitness industry is that if you are teaching fitness, you should be in good shape. It's the same thing as being a financial advisor and being broke. You have to practice what you preach.
The biggest red flag of a personal trainer is if they're fat and out of shape. Who are you to give fitness advice if you won't even take your own advice? You definitely need to practice what you preach, and your body is your business card if you're in fitness.
Man, shout out to these brothers. And this is my thing with the fat trainers. That a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of trainers don't talk about the mental aspect of fitness. Your mind has to be fit before your body gets fit. And this happens to out of shape people, fit people, people who fell off trying to get back, people who never hit their goal. This happens to everybody. You're going to reach a point in fitness where you have to battle your fucking mind. Excuse me. You're going to have to battle your mind. You're not going to be motivated. Your body's going to be sore. You're tired of eating fucking clean meals, right? You don't feel like going to the gym. You're tired of doing the same boring ass cardio, boring ass workout. You have to get past that. And if you spend your hard-earned money with a trainer and your trainer's never been through that or they don't experience that, that trainer's not going to fucking help you when you get to that point. I'm sorry. If I'm going to pay someone for a service, I want them to know what it feels like when whatever I'm going through, when I hit an obstacle there, when I hit a challenge there. You need to help me through that challenge. And the ones who get through that stage are the ones who are successful. The ones who don't get through that stage are not fucking successful. So, why would you hire someone? And a lot of these trainers charge top dollar price. They charge a bag. You're paying top price, high ticket to someone who can't help you get through the mental challenge of fitness. And that's not made up. That's not it's not a debate. It's going to get tough. You're going to get tired of the shit. And you got to find other ways to love it. You got to find other ways to keep showing up. Got to dig a little deeper. Pause, no diddy.
No diddy, you know.
If you got some fat slob trainer, they can't help you with that. I don't care. You're not changing my stance on it. James Capola ass trainers and all these weak ass trainers that stand for this shit, they're fucking lying to you.
Nope.
They grifting and trying to get your money. That's some straight up bullshit. I ain't gonna come on here and lie, but I'm gonna come on here and tell the truth. And you know I gotta go. Big facts. I thought losing weight was easy. It's the same thing every day. It's not like complex problem solving. It's just consistency.
Let him cook.
That's all it is, man. It's all consistency. A lot of these fit white dudes are weirdos from what I've noticed. I wouldn't say they're weirdos, bruh. I mean, I don't think they're weirdos, man. I mean, yeah, I didn't get that vibe from them. Fat and trainer don't even go together, bro. Oh, my bad. It don't go together at all, man. Shit is crazy. We got 2 more videos, man. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button. We got the homie Omar Bolden. He talking about what 4 foods to cut. Let's check it out.
Black people are crazy. Yo, we'll say things like, I don't eat pork, but I eat bacon. Nigga, what? Look, if you're still eating these 4 foods, you're slowing down your progress, period. Number 1, processed meats, bacon, deli meats, sausages. They are full of preservatives and nitrates that mess up your gut, inflame your body, and increase your risk of disease. Plus, they're heavy on the sodium, which throws off your hydration. Number 2 is cow milk and dairy products. For most people, dairy is mucus.
I don't know about. I don't drink milk, but I'm hearing bad stuff about it, and I don't know. Y'all let me know. Have y'all had some bad experiences with milk?
Forming inflammatory and simply hard to digest. I swapped it out for walnut milk or coconut-based alternatives, and I haven't looked back since. Number 3 is refined sugar, candy, pastries, soda. Yo, this stuff spikes your insulin, kills.
And these people will be eating and drinking this shit all day and had the nerve to blame their weight on genetics.
Kills your energy and feeds disease. I'm talking about
kills your energy and feeds disease. You're voluntarily putting this stuff in your body and don't want to blame them.
Brain fog, cravings, all of it. If you need sweet, opt for dates or raw honey if your body can handle it. Number 4 is canola oil or vegetable oil. These oils are highly processed, stripped of nutrients, and they oxidize fast, leading to more internal inflammation. I cook with avocado oil or cold-pressed olive oil instead, and you should too. You don't need a fancy diet. Just cut the foods out that are silently hurting you.
Facts.
Real food heals and fake food steals. Comment, cut it out, and I'll send you a list of my kitchen reset list to help you swap out these 4 foods. I hope that this helps. Peace.
Yes, sir. Now, the shit isn't easy to do. It's not easy to, cut all that stuff out. You've been eating it for decades, drinking it for decades. But the formula is super simple. You just got to execute that shit and cut out the fucking excuses. It's simple. But he ain't tell one lie in there. We are the only species that drinks another animal's milk. That is true. That's true. Like I said, I never was, of course, when I was a kid, I had like cereal and stuff. But as I got older, I probably stopped drinking that shit. Probably high school. Yeah, it's just not part of my diet. I never knew how bad it was until I became an adult. Thankfully I stopped drinking that shit. But I do hear bad things. Dairy have me domestically terrorizing bathrooms. You in the bathroom like. Dairy is fine, bro. You need calcium. That's where you'll get it. The only thing is lactose, which is sugar, and some folks can't process it. Got you. Okay. Got you, man. We got one more video about your cognitive function and how a workout helps that. But Diet Coke is okay, they say. Oh, is that right? Let's check out this last video. Get up out of here, man. Where we at? Where my damn video at?
Big mistake that people make is not taking care of their bodies, because by the time they're our age, they're going to be in cognitive decline. Guaranteed that if you're out of shape, you're going to be in cognitive.
If you're out of shape, you're going to be in cognitive decline. Now, think about all these motherfuckers out here don't have common sense, always crashing out. Look at their eating habits. Pretty sure they're in cognitive decline.
Decline by the time you're 60 years old. You just are. If you're in great physical shape, you have good cardiovascular health, you have good muscle mass, you're not suffering from sarcopenia, which is the gradual loss of muscle mass after the age of 40 or 50, you're going to be in better cognitive health. You're going to be able to think more clearly. You're going to be clearer in your problem-solving ability.
And I'll say this too. Obviously, I'm not that old, but just from living this lifestyle, being healthy, the amount of shit I do in a day, the amount of shit I get done in a day, my energy levels throughout the day, it's fucking crazy. I can't. There's no way I would live my life any other way. So it's going to help your cognitive function. The amount of ideas I come up with, y'all just see the ideas on the podcast. Y'all don't even see all the other shit I'm working on. But it's definitely true. And I'm at the point now where I know I'm in the middle of the video, but I'm at the point now where it's like I got to do something every day to have a great day. It's like I'm addicted. Like I might do some slight shit, but I'm going to do something, move my body some type of way, release some endorphins because of what it does to my mind.
And your crystallized intelligence is going to be optimal because you're taking care of the machine. So I recommend that everybody our age should be in the gym every day and should be getting at least 4 or 5 days a week of zone 2 cardio, and nobody under 40 who should not be doing resistance training.
And a lot of people don't realize the older you get, the more you need to be active. The more you need to be investing into your health and fitness. You need to be doing more mobility, more stretching, more resistance training. You need to be cleaner with your diet. Even though I'm 32 and I've pretty much been, an athlete my whole life, I can't get away with the same shit that I was getting away with at 24. I literally can't put certain shit in my body. My body rejects certain shit. So I have to live my life a certain way.
This has been probably the most important part of my intellectual life is my physical health and what I've been able to do to keep my physical fitness up. Because now I feel like I'm at the height of my crystallized intelligence powers in no small part because the body supports the brain.
All facts. The body supports the brain. And it's so true, man. Like, it just ironically happened today. I woke up and just a lot of negative thoughts. It's been a rough week. I took a couple L's this week, and my mind was just all over the place. And I was like, let me get this workout in. Worked out, all that negative shit out the window. Been positive the whole day, positive the rest of the day, and I'm just like, I can't imagine not having that in my day. So I literally been working out every day, bro. Like, over 20 days straight, I've been in the lab. Not necessarily killing myself every day, but it just get my mind going, and it get me right, man. Like I said, it's no way I could go back, and I am killing y'all on this episode. All facts, man. Fitness definitely gives me a clearer mind, and it's the best form of therapy out there. Yeah, we want to talk about therapy, man, and I'm not coming here to shit on therapy. I don't know if I got therapists on the show. I'm not trying to shit on y'all. But the thing about fitness is not only does it increase your cognitive function, but you're going to learn a lot of shit about yourself. And the thing about fitness is it's going to force you to be honest with yourself. It's going to force you to see the areas where you need to improve. It's going to force you to see the areas where you was bullshitting. I could look back at, some shit I did, whether it was last year, whether it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and been like, yo, I was fucked up. I was wrong. And the only reason I could do that is because the act of doing it with fitness, realizing you're eating bullshit, realizing you bullshitting in your workouts, you're not showing up, that shit trickles to other areas of your life. So the science and everything is out there. And the only motherfuckers that disagree are motherfuckers who don't do it. And nothing against therapy. But I can sit down and talk to the best therapists. They could tell me about myself. They could steer me in the right direction. They're amazing. But that shit ain't going to give me the same feeling as a motherfucking great workout. It could be controversial, but I don't mean any controversy behind it. That's just all facts. Popeye's Don Julio fast food will fuck you up. All facts. I love this podcast. I had another pod, but that was more mindless entertainment. You bring laughs and knowledge. Hey, man, appreciate that, brother, man. As much as I do try to, make it entertaining and laugh, we gonna talk about real shit here. We gotta We gotta have these conversations, Brian. Y'all gotta have a ninja having these conversations. Ninjas want to have all these podcasts, 50-50 relationship, who bring what to the table, man. You know what I got to say to that.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Man, let's get fit, man. Let's get fit. And there's some other bullshit podcasts out there. I ain't even about to get into it. Demonizing black men, demonizing black women. You got the white people doing it on the whatever podcast. It's so fucked up out here, man. And I can't act like I never indulge in that content. I indulge from time to time. It is entertaining, but this shit right here, this got to be out there, man. We have to keep our temples clean, absolutely. What's crazy is as a black man, if you take care of yourself, other than just going to say you're acting white. Yeah, man, I get called whitewashed all the time. Dumb as fuck. What? Whitewashed. Mind you, black people have the best athletes with the best physiques. LeBron, Simone Biles, Sha'Carri Richardson. Like, the fucking list goes on. We got elite physiques in the black community, but ninjas want to call you white for keeping your physique together. Because I don't want to look like Uncle Henry. What kind of dumbass shit is that? I don't want to look like Uncle Bob at the liquor store talking about his high school basketball days. He's 64 now and a drunk. I don't want to be built like that. So something wrong with me. I'm white now. And I'm anti-black. Shut your dumb ass up. How many obese, morbidly obese researchers, high-achieving doctors, geniuses you seen? Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. I guess I'm the blackest white guy. Mark Rose, yes, you probably eat. Oh, my God. Here y'all go, bruh. That's why we're big, yep. I'd rather look like a football player than Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince, R.I.P. That's crazy. That's crazy. Uncle Bob was at LAX in that line. Hey, I'm gonna pull up the LAX liquor store, man. I'm gonna pull up there. They gonna be like, oh, you the ninja that was on the podcast talking shit. Yep. Anyway, man. Hey, another fire episode, man. Yes, sir. And you know what I got to say about my podcast?
You are watching a master at work.
We're mastering the podcast game. We're mastering the fitness podcast space.
You are watching a master at work.
Listen, man, appreciate y'all. Follow my social media. See Marty Fit on Instagram. See Marty Fit on TikTok. See Marty Fit on X. See Marty Fit on YouTube where you're watching right now. Subscribe to the page. Share it with a friend. Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast on Apple Podcasts. Sorry for coming in late, Jenny.
How dare you?
You're late, Jenny. Jenny, you're on black people time, Jenny.
How dare you?
Those calling Fit Brothers white are also complaining about their sugar, heart, meds, and not eating their salty food. Jenny, how dare you? I'll be playback game tomorrow. All right, cool. Yeah, man, like I said, follow the social media. Hit the like button. And you know the motto. If you don't want to unbig your back, don't watch the podcast. If you don't want to get rid of that belly, don't watch the podcast. If you don't want to get better, self-improve mentally, physically, spiritually, don't watch the podcast. Catch y'all on Friday night, 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock Eastern. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all Friday. We out of here. If you don't want to unbig your back, don't watch the podcast. If you don't want to get rid of that belly, don't watch the podcast. If you ain't trying to get better, self-improve, don't watch the podcast. Best Fitness Podcast out. We out of here.